www.DESIblitz.com.
Oh, here you are. We found you.
I'm just talking to the mirror.
Hi, this is Nisha from DESIblitz.com and I'm here today with Paul Chowdhry. How you doing, Paul?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. Just getting ready for the show here, big show in Birmingham.
You excited?
No.
Petrol situation. Petrol is so expensive in London now that you've got to pay for your petrol before you even put it in the car. That's how expensive it's got now. I went to the petrol station the other night, right? Put the pump in, they got there. Like, turn the pump. Turn the pump. Turn it on, mate. And all I heard was, hey, you bet buckle barrel burst. Was that noise? I heard it again. Hey, you bet buckle barrel burst. I was so drunk I thought the pump was talking to me. What's that? I said, you bet buckle barrel burst. What? What do you mean bet buckle barrel burst? There's too many P's in that sentence. Turn the fucking pump on, bitch. I'm standing like a right punt. Didn't turn the pump on. So I went up to the counter, knocked on the window, and there was a white guy behind the counter. I'm like, what's with the accent? Seen your show. Thanks a lot, you've been a great crowd.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself, about your background and where you're from?
I'm from North London, in Edgware, and family's from India, as you can tell by my tan, and a Sikh background.
How old are you, Paul?
Too old.
Too old. How old is too old?
47.
Do you have any funny memories from your childhood?
All pretty bad memories from my childhood. Yeah, pretty bad memories, which are quite funny now. Do I have any stories as funny from my childhood? There's too many. That's why I started stand-up, really. You kind of start off by talking about your life and your experiences as a child when you're growing up. And then that takes you through to your early stand-up. You know, a lot of people saw me when I talked about Indian people live with their parents for most of their life until they get married. Some people still do when they're married with their wives or husbands. So, you know, I touch on those things, and you know, my earlier stand-up from 2001 on the BBC was about families who pick up the phone when you're upstairs or downstairs, and they'd be all go, put the phone down, bastard, all that kind of stuff. You know, serious stuff.
How hard is it being a British Asian and a comedian?
It's hard being a British Asian. Very difficult. You know. No, you know, how hard is it? Don't really think about that. Just do it. You know. I'm a comedian, and just when you're funny to any race. I think it doesn't stop you from people aren't going to say, you know, I'm not going to laugh because he's a British Asian. I don't really see myself as that. I see myself as a comedian who happens to be like Indian, and I can get jokes from there. I get jokes from everywhere. Really, it doesn't stop me from doing what I want to do. So it shouldn't really hold you back. It shouldn't be difficult if you're black or if you're whatever race you're from. It shouldn't be difficult. You should just kind of go with it. You can't change that. How come the front was all white, man? What's going on? Well, the Indians know what the fuck I do, don't they? Fuck, I ain't sitting over there, blood, yeah? You don't know that fucking geezer, yeah? Ask my mate, this geezer, yeah? Fucking, I'll blame that guy if he chats to me, yeah? He can fuck with the German geezer, yeah? But don't rinse me when I'm with my girl, innit? Bitch is hairy than you, fuckface.
Have you ever had a tough audience?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years now, so yeah, you do get tough audiences. It's inevitable in stand-up. You're going to get crowds that some people are going to laugh. You're going to have experiences where people don't laugh. You're going to have experiences where jokes don't work, and that's the whole process of comedy. You know, you're learning every time you do it. You've got to learn to. There's no formula to stand-up. You kind of make it up and find your voice as you go along. You change that voice and you do new things.
When you're doing an act, is it necessary to swear?
No, not necessarily to swear. I do acts where I don't swear. I do acts where I do swear. But it depends what crowd you're performing to. So it's not necessary to swear. But if it adds to the joke, or if certain words add to it. It could be a swear word, it could be another word. Sometimes I might speak in Punjabi, sometimes I might speak in French or something, just to accentuate the joke.
Who inspires you?
Different people inspire me, I kind of grew up to Bruce Lee films, people that changed the way perceptions were had, that Bruce Lee changed the way people perceive Chinese people as weak and kind of Chinese way, and he took this whole martial arts thing to the public. There's a lot of British comedians that I grew up to. There's a lot of just general people watching life that inspired me. There's comedians, Richard Pryor, I suppose I grew up to, and Eddie Murphy.
Who is your favourite comedian?
I'd say George Carlin was one of my favourites and Richard Pryor, but they're both dead now. So probably me or you, one of my favourites. I've seen a lot of your stuff, it's really good. I like that stuff. Asian Babes, that was good, I like that video. It's a good one.
Yeah, do it. Fuck, that is a deep voice, man. No. This is like a bass tube. Do you hang out in the back of Asian guys and escorts and shit? You got a bass tube, like, nah, fucking German kids in the back, innit? Fucking people from a golf club, innit? He goes, where were the Appadas and Geet and all that?
What does your family think of you being a comedian?
Family are very supportive of my comedy, they have been since I started. Generally that's a question that would be asked for Asian public, because they think it's an Asian, it's against the nature of what we're supposed to do, but you make a living from it, you enjoy it, and you become one of the biggest at it, then they've always been supportive either way. I think your family should support you no matter what you do, really.
Have you ever done an act where your family said, this is out of line, now you've passed the border, this is too far?
No, my family know so what I do is, there's a joke, at the end of the day it's a joke, but I do, and the things I say are not jokes, so they're never meant to be in any way derogatory to anyone, so if someone takes offence to it, really that's them they don't really, the word comedian kind of says it all.
Have you ever offended anybody in the audience?
I'm sure I have. It's spoken word, you're bound to offend people when you speak words. Even this might offend someone, just for me speaking and saying these words in this particular order could be offensive to some people, so I just be aware of that.
You two going up to, it's like, you two are like these two, but younger. I fucking do this. Control your woman, blood, yeah? I told you in the first half, if you don't fucking control your girl, yeah? Fuck all my days, blood, innit? All my fucking days. Have you heard that expression? All my days. You're 12 years old, you ain't had no days.
Are you a boxers or a briefs man?
I like boxer Tyson, I'm a big fan of. He was a brief fighter, I used to knock people out quickly.
Should I do a woman like that?
I don't know. One that's breathing. A breathing woman, a woman that's alive is normally my type.
Are you dating anybody at the moment?
No, not at the moment. I've got a private life, it's difficult to talk about here, but I talk about it on stage, it's a lot easier for me to expose my innermost secrets to a room full of complete strangers, rather than one person in a room.
Can I ask you something? Which accent do you find the funniest?
I like all accents. I just like to do accents. I think if there weren't accents in the world, it would be a duller place. The fact that everyone's got a different accent, how when you go to a restaurant, I want the person to have the same accent as the food. I don't want to go to a restaurant and an Indian guy come out saying, you want egg fried rice? I want, you want egg fried rice? I want it to go all the way. I don't want it has to match the situation you're in. Accents are very important in life.
What's your favourite food?
I like all foods. I travel all over the place. I eat Chinese, Italian, Thai, Indian.
Can you cook?
Yeah, very good. Make a good crunchy nut cornflakes. Toast and sandwiches is normally what I'm good at.
Can you play any musical instruments?
Yeah, I can play a few keys of the piano. I can play You know, iTunes, I don't know if that's an instrument, but it's got tunes within the title.